Welcome back. This time for sure. Please don't. Do not even jinx that. Right when I'm here at the end? Come on. Me too, but thank goodness. I have been thoroughly enjoying myself.
It works?
It does work.
Yeah, put it on. You have news. Good news. Watch.
You ready?
That wasn't exactly planned.
Ay, ay, ay.
Come out, you bastard. You better show your face. I have 135 bullets with your name on them.
Team, check in.
I can't focus. I'm with you, but it's hard to think.
Just hang in there, Faye.
Don't worry about us. Faye's got us patched to Dominion comms, and I've got an eye on the weather. Anything's coming, we'll know. Just focus on the mission.
We're really back. I can't believe I'm seeing this again.
You got this. Head for the city rooms up the hill.
They're dug in.
They're entrenched to hold back past its sentinels. You've seen work than this.
Freelancer. Still alive, huh? I was afraid you weren't coming.
Yeah, I'll bet the
Wouldn't
lack
miss
of
it for the
audience was
world.
just killing you.
Something like that. Let's see if you can meet me at the cenotaph. I know you'll appreciate what I'm about to do.
Well, they know we're here.
You better not kill Owen from me.
This brings back memories.
but you can do this. Hang in there. Good work. Keep after the monitor.
That sounds familiar. I feel strange watching this happen a second time.
Hey, this time you know how to take one of these monsters down. Time for some payback, yeah! I can't tell you how good it was to watch that thing die.
Keep going. There's more Dominion ahead of you.
We're farther into the heart of Rage than any freelancer's ever been. Faye, are you alright? Hala, can you hear me? Is Faye?
What's the matter? Lost your cipher? Weak minds just can't handle the Anthem, can they? She tried so hard, too.
Don't worry, you haven't lost your audience. I'll be seeing you soon.
Looking forward to it.
Destroy it to get off the cliff.
storm's getting worse by the second. You gotta hurry.
How touching. Your little friends are back. I'm getting all misty-eyed.
I'll give you something to cry about.
I'm here. I'm still with you.
Good to hear your voice again. But maybe you should fall back. Get out of the storm.
No, I won't leave you to do this alone. Get close to the grounder. I can shut it down. There, it's down.
You're the best, Faye.
Messed with something they couldn't control and it bit them in the ass. You're gonna have to silence it to get through to the cenotaph.
Echoes. You'll need...
Don't worry, Faye. I'm on it.
You know the drill. Shut this thing down.
Incoming.
They're sending bullets your way.
¿Qué? There it is.
Why is the door shut?
Furies are the Guardians holding the door.
They just don't give up, do they?
Nothing between you and the cenotaph.
Except the monitor. Really? Why couldn't I just do that?
Okay, I'm in the eye of the storm. Owen was right. The monitor has a machine connected to the cenotaph.
Hey, I can communicate with the monitor. His mind is open to me.
Learn whatever you can. I've never seen anything like this. And it's blocking my access to the relic inside.
The Anthem is calling me.
Come on, Faye, I need you. This is the Heart of Rage. I need my cipher. Faye? You may have beat me here, but I am silencing the cenotaph. Wait. He's not here. The monitor's dead.
No, it's just an empty suit.
Not dead. Transcendent. One with the Anthem.
No, not quite.
Before they explode, hurry!
Everything will burn.
Everything's including you.
No, I'm not finished.
elsewhere. Hurry!
The fuck? What happened there? Where did I take all that damage from?
I should have been a god. I can still remake the world in fire.
Destroy those things before they explode. Hurry!
Everything will burn.
I know, shut up. Forgive me. Oh, there's no health anywhere? That's cool. Nah, it's still good against ads. Got some more help, please?
Still here. Good. You can witness the dawning of a new world.
What the? Is he changing the Heart of Rage?
The Storm, Cenotaph, and Monitor are all linked now.
Hope my shields last through this acid.
Yo, he lost his fire in me.
Watch your step, Freelancer. I'll wipe this world clean and start over.
The Cenotaph, its power is out of control.
That sounds bad.
The storm is growing. Hurry.
I've got it.
Let's finish this.
Lightning is messing with my javelin. Sensors are going haywire.
Electrifying the ground. Watch out!
I'll take you down with me.
Did you see that? Faye was connected to the monitor. Cipher to cipher. She knows what to do.
How's she doing?
I don't know. Not great.
I'm doing better than you.
Halleck,
Never mind that.
The Anthem was interfering. I couldn't reach you. I have to get to that machine.
I got you, Faye.
No time to lose. I can hear the Anthem.
what do we do?
Dominion seals. To get you to the cenotaph, I need to get closer to the Anthem, like the monitor did.
Go. Well, you can. You got this.
Faye, let go! Come back!
It's beautiful.
Faye! Faye!
You okay?
I heard it. I heard it and I let it go.
Faye, we did it. We did it.
Done with a cheap shot.
Easy.
That's the first phase, but other than that, not
So
half
what's
bad.
next?
Nothing. You said one job.
No, I didn't.
You did. I was there. You were very clear.
I mean, maybe I want to renegotiate. But more importantly, who's gonna fix my Strider?
Our Strider.
Where's
I think
Owen?
that's what he meant.
Doubt it.
Excuse
Well,
me,
tell you
I still
what.
need to shoot Owen.
You help me fix it. Then we'll talk.
Excuse me? Yeah, Return to the Hard Rage, 26.7%. Sure, whatever. Excuse me? Oh, wow. Okay. Cool, I guess. This game has been entirely carried by its gameplay. The story is B tier, maybe. It's serviceable in some places and horseshit in others. Where's Owen? I still owe him 135 bucks. Yeah, the Monitor became a big boss fight, and we fought the Monitor like 3 times. And then we shut down the thing. Yo, playback speed times 2. Times 8? They said let us speed it up. Story has been about B tier at best. This game has been entirely carried by its gameplay. The whole Iron Man feel? Yeah. 10 out of 10 for that. Story leaves a lot to be desired. Owen did not show up whatsoever. We have not seen him again ever since he ran off with the suit. And you know, call me crazy, but I feel like we're probably never going to get anything out of that. He just gets away scot-free, doesn't he? I didn't hate the story. Yeah, that title is right.
Hey.
Hey, freelancer.
Yarrow.
So what's the word on the Dominion?
Though the Monitor is dead, many still fight on. Talk to you later. Hear me?
I hear you.
Bastards are probably here to stay.
You came through. Fine work.
Of course we did. Never a doubt.
Thank you.
Time for celebration! Whew. Let's all have a drink.
As long as we don't talk about work.
What, me? Okay.
I just need a moment.
Can I talk about my Strider? I have plans.
Just give me 5 minutes to relax with no Strider, no
Tell me you have
Anthem,
Owen.
no relics, no contracts.
There's something you need to see.
Yo. What? Okay,
I want
nice.
you to meet Grandmaster Adams.
You entered Freemark. You silenced the cenotaph.
Yes, with
That
help.
was the great great pop in
Strong
there.
alone, stronger together. Hey, let me show you something. We found this just inside the eastern border. Killed 2 of our team before we were able to put it down. And I mapped the region on it.
Urgoth. You've heard of them.
From stories, paintings. But they're long gone from Bastion.
Oh, this could either be a single scout or the beginning of something much, much bigger.
Corvus is worried that the death of the Monitor, while vital, has left us vulnerable in places we never even considered.
And we're reaching out to you because by all accounts, you're something special. But can you keep quiet about this? We don't want to freak people out.
Sure.
Good.
We'll be in touch.
I don't have a clue who you're talking about, bro. Can't wait to see you. Oh. Thanks. Scorpions are scary. I will be the greatest ever. No offense. Yeah. And remember the words of the final Kista. See, because sometimes it's great. Weird. Glitch is right.
I take it you got Robin Moore's archive decrypted?
We did. Moore discovered a Shaper relic that he called the Auspex. The Symposium wanted it. Moore refused them. They pursued and eventually murdered him. But Moore knew the Symposium was coming. That's why he covered everything up. So the Symposium would never find out he hid the Auspex.
I see where this is going. You three know where it is.
Yes! Data archive, so much everything. Brave. What Maddie is trying to say is that Moore's archive tells us where the Auspex is.
Wait, what does the Auspex do?
Don't know. You'll just have to get there and bring it back so we can examine it.
Oh, great. What does it do? Who knows? That's always good. A space between spaces. Oh dear.
So, you're the one after all. I thought it might be you. The Grandmaster talked to you?
I talked to him, yeah. What's this about?
You've been making waves. Opening the gates of the Fortress of Dawn? Not bad. But reaching the inner sanctum? All kinds of wheels started turning in Anthem when you did that.
What do you mean? Why would anybody in Anthem care about me?
I mean that wheels literally started turning inside the palace. Ardenvasa built some device to tell him if a worthy lancer appeared. I hear it told half the city.
Great. Now I get to worry about disappointing the Emperor.
I told you he'd be watching. Now it's just a question of what you do next.
I get the feeling that's where you come in?
Well, that depends on you. I guess it's time to properly introduce myself. I'm the lawkeeper and storyteller for the Legion of Dawn.
The Legion is gone. It broke apart centuries ago.
The Lancers left the path, it's true. But there have always been a few souls tasked with keeping the Legion alive. Ardenvasa left the wheels ready to turn for a reason. The path of the Legionnaire has been waiting, like the doors at the Fortress of Dawn, for a worthy Lancer.
This sounds like you're about to give me a contract. Or several.
Not a contract, not a job. A challenge of a sort. You know the stories of General Tarsus. Do you know the tales of her most trusted counsel?
I've heard their names, children's stories. But I don't think that's what you're asking.
You should know whose footsteps you're following. At the height of the dawn, countless lancers flocked to the banner of General Tarsus. All who had the heart to fight were given a place. But a few were more than just lancers. These were the boon companions of Tarsus, walking the path as she did. The Legionnaires.
In the trials, Ardenvasa said something about walking the path, too.
You opened the doors, but it's not enough to pass the tests. You must keep walking, day after day. Ardenvasa, builder of the first javelin, the first emperor. Sanadine, whose swiftness inspired Corvus. Medeiros, Magnastral, and Leotrail the Unbroken. They all had one thing in common. They shared the ideals of Helena Tarsus.
And you want me to do that too?
Follow in their footsteps. Become a Legionnaire. So many eyes are watching you. If you can do this, revive the path of the Legionnaire, maybe the glory days of the Legion are only beginning. Medeiros was the son of arcanists. He had lived his entire life in a cavern, underground, hiding. At 10 years old, he had never seen the sky, or an ergoth, or any beast but men. The world was utterly unknown to him, except for tales of horror and woe. But among the stories warning children to hide and obey their parents, Medeiros heard one other, a whispered tale of a rebellion against the Urgoth, and a legion rising to set all people free. So, at just 10 years old, Medeiros left the safety of the Arcanists to find the Legion of Dawn.
His parents couldn't have just let him go, could they?
They forbade him, of course, but he picked his moment and ran away. Raised to be a scholar, he knew how to read the secret signs of the Arcanists. He followed them through the wilds to the Legion of Dawn. Or he tried to, anyway. The Chimera had a different plan.
Is this the kind of story where a small boy fights a chimera with a stick and a rock?
No. Although most of those stories you've heard are based on Medeiros. He'd never seen a chimera. He'd never even seen a grabbit, but he was a very good student. He learned all the warning signs that he was being hunted, and remembered stories about laying false trails. He led the chimera on a long and winding path through the rocks, back and forth. He could never shake the creature, but it could never find him. Then, the other hunters came. General Tarsis, in the first javelin ever made. Testing her new armor, she found the chimera stalking the boy.
Lucky for Medeiros.
No luck about it. Tarsis followed his trail, just as the chimera did. She was just learning the javelin. No one knew what it could do, not even the man who made it. Not trusting her suit's strength in a fight with the chimera, she lured it into chasing her instead. While it ran after Tarsis, Leotrel found the boy and spirited him away to safety.
I don't know if I'm disappointed or relieved that no one actually fought the chimera in this story.
Well, the path of valor is a tricky one. It's not always about victory in battle. You know that. They took him to their own camp, where the Legion hid at the time. When Tarsis asked where he lived and who his people were, Medeiros replied, "You are my people." The others tried to persuade him to return home, but after a long moment, Tarsis said, "He is home." From then on, Medeiros served as a page to the Legion of Dawn. Eventually, he became a legionnaire himself. But that's another story.
Madam Chronicler.
Ah, you did it.
Did what?
Silenced the heart of rage, my dear. Who'd have thought?
Well, I had help. Alec and Faye.
Who are you serving with modesty? You did a great thing and you must acknowledge it. As my mentor, Negandel, used to say, you know who Negandel is, of course.
I must admit I don't.
How is that possible? He's only the greatest cipher who ever lived, and royalty. Oh, my dear. Is it possible you have amnesia?
I don't have amnesia. We've been through this already.
We have? How ironic that I should forget that. As Negandel used to say, and say to me in particular, let others celebrate your gifts, for what is ordinary to you is a miracle to another.
I guess so.
Things will never be what they were, but they are getting better. And so I shall reward you with the gift of knowledge, of course.
Of course.
I'd like to present you with an old favorite of mine, the Freelancer 3. It's about as famous as you will be.
Thanks very much for the book, Madam Chronicler. And now I should get going. See ya.
See ya? Yeah. You can't muster a better goodbye than that.
I believe I can. May bright skies overhead shine light upon your paths, madam.
Bit overboard, perhaps.
I'll keep working on it.
Goodbye, freelancer.
Goodbye.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. They really rub it in, don't they? Oh, I wish I was there too, buddy. Don't worry.
Freelancer, you're here. Good.
What have you got for me, Bryn?
Remember that ultra-powerful Shaper relic the Scars were enhancing with Arcanist machinery?
Yeah, and that Iskar is saying the relic would bring down the fort.
The Scars hit it well, but thanks to our beacons, I may be onto something. We're detecting a massive Scar presence and a power signature I don't recognize. It's got to be the relic.
I'm on it.
Go, Freelancer. And thank you.
Apocalypse when? Really?
I'm pretty sure there's something going on there.
You think?
I don't think, I know.
Well, you should have just said that in the first place.
I did.
No, you didn't. You said pretty sure.
Which is the same as I know.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Good, good. There you are. I have news on our missing Shaper fragments.
You found them?
Not exactly, but I do know that coward Diggs is planning on selling them off to the highest bidder.
An auction?
Yes, some of the Arcanists you rescued overheard a few things. Gave me the idea.
Where would this happen?
I talked with some freelancers. Got some locations that would be ideal. My gut tells me Diggs won't wait long to do this.
Sounds right. Okay, I'll get out there and start a search. I hear you.
Let's see what we've got to work with.
What should I be expecting?
Well, if our beacons are correct, which they are, lots of scars and a very large relic.
Tough, but doable.
Or it's going to be exceptionally challenging and I may never hear from you again.
Or that.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were just saying things that might happen.
But nothing else is.
That's not possible.
I'll look around. Just one relic, and it's inert. Could your readings be wrong?
No, there's no way. Did you hear that?
Sure did.
Follow it.
That was some hella timing there.
This time, it's definitely going to be lots of scars and a very big relic.
I believe you.
It sounds like maybe you don't. Honestly, it's going to be very intense.
Doomsday relic. Oh. Relic sorry, there's two. Fantastic.
Oh, great.
Take these scars out. Working on it. Now the second round's going volatile. I've never seen one of those come out of a relic.
Oh god.
Yes. Fragment down. Destroy. The fort is safe again. I'll... Bryn?
Freelancer?
I don't think it's over.
Freelancer?
What in Oh, great.
Freelancer? I've never seen a relic do that.
Hold tight. We'll get this done. Bryn?
Yes. Oh, looks like we found it.
Stop another Doomsday relic.
It's making echoes? Grab them to silence it. That is some relic. I mean, that is some relic that you can absolutely and easily silence.
You're right.
That lighting really does look very dangerous.
It's not so bad next to the Titan.
We can't let this thing reach the fort. It could destroy everything.
That's why we won't let it.
It just keeps going.
It'll fall.
It didn't. We're wearing it down.
I hope so. That's it.
That's really it?
That's really it.
Scars, the relics, they scar my sentinels.
We did it.
We did. Come see me back at the fort when you can, Freelancer.
Okay, got some locations on good sites for this auction from some freelancer friends.
What can we expect?
Stolen fragments will attract the very worst kind of people.
Those freelancer friends of yours joining us?
Can't reach them today. I'll keep trying. But you focus on finding Diggs and upsetting his plans.
With pleasure. Have you been to one of these shady auctions?
A long time ago, regulators stole my javelin, tried to sell it. That did not go well for them.
Why is this site likely for an auction?
It's been used before. Outlaws have few original thoughts.
Okay, let's see if we can find something.
No outlaws in the area. Not getting any signals.
Seeing a lot of boxes, equipment. They were in the middle of setting something up for sure.
Looks like they left in a hurry.
Got something here. Partial map.
I see. Looks close to one of the other locations. Worth a look.
On my way. Damage Diggs cost. Can you fix it?
No choice. Freelancers are needed. With your help, we'll make this right.
Must be here somewhere.
You be careful. This feels off.
Got something. Source.
Now! Hit him hard!
Uh-oh. We got company!
Get out of there! It's an ambush!
Yeah, I got that!
Cowards!
Diggs was right.
There must be a very high price on your head. Oh, that's good.
What? How's that good?
They're scared. Setup. That map we found led us right into it.
He knows we're coming after him.
True. The diver, he knows far more than he should.
Is that it? I think that's it.
Search the bodies. I bet we find where this auction really is.
On it. Wait, I got a freelancer link here. Anything on it about the auction?
Checking. Yes. It has a location. Not far. Bring that link back when this is done, yes?
Don't worry.
Good. Now find that coward Diggs, and break up his foul auction.
Something big is happening.
That's the auction. Find those fragments. Oh, and, don't get shot.
Chapter 1 of the Freelancer's Handbook. Taking the fragments.
Careful. We don't want it blowing up.
We agree on that. Second one down. That's the last one. Got the fragments.
I see that. Good. That should make Diggs angry.
Good.
Careful. Here come the Outlaws' first customers.
Scars. Of course. They brought a lot of firepower here. Clearly expecting trouble.
That is how they must be paying for the fragments. Weapons.
Right. I'll take care of it. Must be a big payment.
I told you, fragments are very valuable.
Finally brought him down.
Good work. No outlaw will get the chance to use these weapons.
Is that?
The Dominion. Oh, a very bad customer indeed.
And their auction payment?
Will be terrible. Stop them.
Didn't expect the Dominion to show up.
They are looking for anything to help rebuild their power.
I didn't see anything that might be a payment from the Dominion for those fragments.
I don't like that. Means a deal was already made.
And no digs.
Get back to the fort. We need a plan.
Yes, we do. I was picked to help guide you to the Auspex. Well, technically I volunteered, and Errol said, that's appropriate. And Sumner said, wherever. So you get me. Anyway, you're not far from where the Auspex is supposed to be. On my way. Do you think the symposium will show up? Even if they do, there'll be no match for you. I, appreciate the vote of confidence. Anytime. This is it. Moore writes that he hit the Auspex between spaces. To reveal it requires modulation of spatial qualities. Right. Yeah, of course. Hey, do you have a transmitter on your jab? I need you to stick it on the ground. Setting down the transmitter. If I'm reading this right, emitting a signal tuned to Moore's numbers should reveal the Auspex. So where is it? I was the impatient one. Give it a sec. Auspex. It looks unstable. Did we do something wrong? No. Maybe. Who knows? We need to stabilize it quickly.
It's, bigger than I expected.
Is that bad?
It's fine. I'll get it back safely.
Bring it to the Strider. We'll come meet you.
Outlaws! The Symposium must have hired them again.
We have a problem. The Outlaws are here, too. They set down traps and explosives. We can't get to you. You have to keep going. Head toward Fort Tarsus. And we were hoping it would be a nice stroll all the way back. I have good news. And bad news. Good news is you're awesome, and you're doing great. Bad news is the Auspex isn't. It's volatile and getting worse.
You couldn't have just said that to start.
Why, I put a positive spin on things.
Maddie, there's no way to spin. You're holding an unstable Shaper relic. What do I do?
Let me think, okay? Let me think. Just keep going. Freelancer, I need you to set the Auspex down, in an open area preferably. Harold thinks that we can do something to stabilize it temporarily. Okay, I'm gonna try dampening the unstable oscillations by creating a localized resonatic vortex through your jav. Don't stray too far.
Okay, that part I understand.
Just so you know, the Auspex might cause a disturbance in your general vicinity. Energy imbalances, chaos pockets, that sort of thing.
Elementals?
That too. That's good though. It means it's working. Good news and bad news.
Just give me the bad news.
Planet is still unstable, and you have to hurry to safety.
Where? Are outlaws still harassing the Strider?
Forget the Strider, head to Fort Tarsus. We'll meet you there and try to contain it then.
Maddie, how am I doing? How long do I have?
Extrapolating from the rate of decay, somewhere between 2 minutes and 4 months.
Maddie?
Lots of them. Sounds like a giant firefight on its way. Can you put the Auspex somewhere safe?
Where's the Auspex? Is it still safe? Take it.
portal. With any luck, you'll blow yourself up. Damn it, you stupid thing! Now is really not a good time.
You cannot destroy the Symposium of Anshar. We are everywhere.
More elementals!
Astro the Arcanist he killed, and almost killed.
Thanks, Bryn. Couldn't have done it without your help.
I know. Now, you better get that thing to Matthias's lab. Bryn, signing off.
What she said. We have a containment device ready. Once it's stable, we'll figure out what it does.
Scholarly pursuits. 13.3%. Okay, I think we're going to cut it there. Thanks for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good day, night, whichever. And probably tomorrow. We'll see you probably tomorrow for some more of this. Mwah.